Hello everyone, myself Babita Suman. My topic is transmission prevention and control of typhoid. Firstly, I would like to thank Dr. Dipali Jat ma'am for giving me this great opportunity. So basically typhoid is a bacterial infection which is caused by bacteria named Salmonella typhi. It is a gram-negative rod-shaped flagellated bacteria whose only reservoir is the human body, which means only cause disease in human. The incubation period of the typhoid disease is about 10 to 15 days. Incubation period is the number of days between when you are infected with something and when you might see the symptoms. So bacteria live in the intestine and bloodstream of the human body. Salmonella typhi enters through the mouth and spends 1 to 3 weeks in the intestine. It makes way through the intestine. Bacteria is carried by WBC in the liver, spleen, bone marrow where they multiply and re-enters the bloodstream and from bloodstream to the other tissue and organ. Now we talk about its transmission, fecal oral transmission route. So these bacteria transmitted through food or water that are contaminated with infected fecal matter. So as you can see in this slide, due to lack of proper hand washing or contaminated food or water, Salmonella typhi spreads from person to person. Most of the individual ingest the bacteria from contaminated food or water. Once ingested, Salmonella typhi can survive passage to the stomach because of acidic tolerance genes. After surviving this acidic pH of the stomach, they pass through the small and large intestine where they invades the mucous membrane of the intestine and specifically epithelial cells. Invasion of the epithelial cells trigger an inflammatory response causing tissue damage and diarrhea. The bacteria also spread in the liver, spleen, bone marrow to causing systemic disease. So now we talk about its signs and symptoms. High fever, constipation or diarrhea, headache, abdominal pain, loss of appetite, weakness is the common symptom of the typhoid. In the severe cases, there is a rupture of the intestine and rashes on the body. If untreated, intestinal ulcer may occur. Now prevention. Firstly, wash your hand properly with soapy water. Avoid drinking untreated water. Choose hot food to eat and hot water to drink. Avoid raw fruits and vegetables. Now, control and treatment. Antibiotics like ciprofloxacin are used to combat infection. Antipyretic drugs are given to normalize the body temperature. Complete bed rest is advised. Other than antibiotics, it is important to rehydrate your body by drinking adequate amount of water. Now, typhoid vaccine. A vaccine that is TY21A. The minimum age for this vaccine is about 6 years. And other than this vaccine, VICPS, that is vaccine capsular polysaccharide. The minimum age for this vaccine is 2 years. Vaccines are not 100% effective. Caution should still be exercised. These vaccines are 30 to 70% effective for the first 2 years depending on the specific vaccine. So caution should be still exercised. This is all about transmission prevention control of typhoid. Thank you so much.